Welcome to this installment of Meditations for the Anxious Mind. I'm Frankie, and I will be your guide on this journey. You might want to sit down for this one. Let's talk about me for a bit. I want to tell you a story. I have certain spiritual principles that I carry out every day. My day started the same as ever. It started with me hiding in my neighbour's garden, wearing a Fitbit on my wrist, pounding cans of Red Bull in quick succession while blasting out country music. It's not good. It's definitely not good. But it is Nathan Carter. My neighbour Garrod is 87 years old. He doesn't mind the spiritual rituals I perform in his garden. He's hearing impaired. I haven't spoke to him in 2 years. He's been very quiet indeed. As I jump back over the fence and back into my garden, I twisted my ankle when I hit the ground. I got up quickly and let out a yelp for dramatic effect to inform potential onlookers of my suffering, in case they were looking at me.
Who'll be looking at you? You're in your own garden and you live by yourself.
Who was that? Oh, never mind, that happens sometimes. I stumbled back inside like a deformed crab. I fell in the door and nibbled on some birdseed I keep in the medicine cabinet, and then went back outside to leave a bowl of Weetabix for the pigeons on my porch. I looked at the time on my BlackBerry. Fuck, I'm late. I had to go on my spiritual retreat. I was supposed to be there half an hour ago. Sorry for getting so agitated just there. I'm usually a really normal guy. I rushed into the bathroom while fidgeting with the taxi app on my phone. Surely someone will rush to my aid. Oh, the driver accepted. Derek is his name. Ugh. I suppose you'll have to do, Derek. I suppose you'll have to do. I sent him a text message to let him know how important I think I am.
What's this? A message from the passenger?
The message read, Derek, I hope you are well. It's me. I need you to pick me up at once. I am a spirit guide. I'm going on a spiritual retreat and people will lose their lives if you don't come pick me up at once. Thanks, smiley face.
Who the fuck is this spacer?
Derek asked himself. About 15 minutes went by until Derek arrived.
Alright, pal.
I jumped into the back of his car and told Derek to take me to the city centre. Derek gruntingly obliged, saying nothing in the way of friendly conversation. He would take occasional swigs out of a half-empty bottle of Diet 7-Up. The silence was piercing. I had to break it, but didn't know what to say.
So, are you busy tonight?
Derek continued his silent retreat. Maybe he's a spiritual guru too. I noticed Derek's face growing red with rage as he squeezed a bottle of 7-Up in his hand, clasping onto it for dear life. All of a sudden, Derek made a wrong turn. Are you bringing me on a detour, Derek?
No, pal, just going to scenic route.
Silence grew in the taxi once more. Okay, well, can I just give you a tenner? That's all I have. I winced in anticipation for Derek's answer.
No, we'll just go with what it says on the meter, pal.
I cleared my throat. Okay, I'm headed for the 3 Arena tonight. There's a Nathan Carter gig going on. Derek paused and looked back at me with confusion in his eyes.
We thought you said you were going on a spiritual retreat.
I smiled at him while slowly nodding my head. Yes, Derek, I am, I said. Some more time amassed, and the meter shot up to €14, about half a kilometre from my destination. I held my breath and hoped for the best. Derek looked at me with cold, unblinking eyes, like a predator, feasting on its prey in the dead of the night. I swallowed hard. All of a sudden, I had an idea. Ah!
What the fuck are you screaming about?
Ah! Derek looked baffled. Now's my chance. Run. I jumped out of the car at Connolly Station and hobbled as quick as my sprained ankle would carry me towards my destination. Derek followed me in the car in hot pursuit.
You want my fucking €4, pal?
Just before he caught up to me, I bumped into a Garda outside a Subway. I accidentally knocked the sandwich out of his hand. Oh shit, sorry. It was a BLT. Garda! I'm a spirit guide and this taxi driver bet me up and wants me to pay him for it. The Garda looked him up and down and looked into his taxi. Do you have any insurance on that vehicle? He asks. The taxi driver looked lost for words.
I must have left him at home, Garda.
On that note, I kept running towards the 3 Arena. I pushed past a group of ticket touters, only to buy a Nathan Carter t-shirt on the way. It cost €8. I gave him 5 and told him to keep the change. I kept running, trudging my way to the front of the queue, and shoved my ticket into the chest of the security guard. Here, take that. I made it, just on time. Nathan's playing my favourite hit of his. Rock me mama like a wagon wheel. Rock me mama any way you feel. That is all I have to offer you for today on this meditation journey. Thanks for listening. I hope you are feeling relaxed now. Namaste.